Hello, Happy New Year. Welcome to another video. Welcome to a new year. Happy 2021. If you're new here, my name is Kelly. I am a teacher, a makeup lover. I'm into all things beauty and makeup, and I just love to talk. So we are going to kick off the new year by talking about some trash. We are going to talk about my makeup and empties, the makeup and skincare items that I finished up at the end of 2020, and then we are going to kick them to the curb like 2020 itself. So, why don't we go ahead and jump into the video. Almost forgot. Before we truly kick it off, I do want to share with you that in the month of January, I am going to do a whole month of nothing new. I'm not going to be buying new makeup and talking about it. I'm not going to be talking about new makeup releases. We're not talking about reviews. We are going to focus on all of the makeup that we purchased during the VIB sale and Black Friday sales and Christmas and makeup in your collection. I got the idea to do this video from Mandy Leah here on YouTube. I initially saw her do a whole month of nothing new in August of 2020, and then in looking back at her channel, she did it in January of 2020, and I just heard in one of her recent videos that she is also doing a whole month of nothing new in January 2021 as well. So I'm going to have Mandy's channel linked down below because that's where I got this idea, and I just wanted to run with it. But now let's talk about my makeup empties, and I also am going to be taking some inspiration from my friend Katie Marie here on YouTube. I saw her do a video a couple months ago. I'm pretty sure it was an empties video, but she did speed reviews, rapid reviews, and she set a timer on her phone and she gave herself 2 minutes to talk about each of the makeup items. And for someone like me, who is very long-winded, that may be a very good idea to keep this video from being so long. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take some inspiration from Katie Marie. I'm going to try and find her video, and I'll link that down below. If I can't find the video because it was a few months ago, I'm for sure going to have Katie linked down below. But I also am going to set my timer and give myself 2 minutes to talk about each product. And when the 2 minutes are up, if I haven't gotten everything out, then we're just going to move on, because I am one of those people who can make a short story long. You know the saying, long story short? No, I make a short story long. So, I got a lot of stuff to talk about. We're gonna get into the first product. I'm gonna get my timer set up for 2 minutes, and we're gonna hit start. 2 minutes, here we go. So this product I have not used up completely yet. I think I have 1 or 2 more uses out of it, but I wanted to include it, and it is the SOS Save Our Skin Daily Rescue Facial Spray from Tower 28. This is giving me some anxiety only having 2 minutes to talk about this. Let me get straight to the point. I don't like the nozzle, the sprayer. It like spits at your face. It's very harsh, and it startles me every time I spray it on my face. When I spray it on my face, I also feel like it just feels like water. Like it literally feels like I'm spraying water on my face. So I looked at the ingredients, and sure enough, where are they? The ingredients are water, sodium chloride, and hypochloric acid. Hopefully I said that right. Either way, this is basically like spraying glorified water on your face, and I think I paid like $12 for this mini. So with not liking the nozzle and feeling like I was just spraying water on my face, I mean, I could get water from the tap and do that, so not a huge fan, didn't see anything amazing happen with it, wouldn't purchase it again. And we did that before the timer was up. Oh, where'd my timer go? Here we go. I still had 46 seconds to spare, so let's start over. Let's do another one. Maybe we can get through this. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Fix Pluses. If you've seen any of my other empties videos throughout the years, I go through Fix Plus like nobody's business. This one's the original. I have 2 of the coconut, and then I have a lavender spray. I like to use this before makeup. I like to use it after makeup. I like to use it on no makeup days. I feel like it just really hydrates the skin. It gets my skin ready for makeup if I'm spraying it as a primer, and it just makes the powder melt into my creams and liquid foundation and stuff like that. So I really enjoy it. I do have dry skin, and this is really the only setting spray that I use just because I find that it is very hydrating. And the thing that I like about MAC Fix Plus is that when you have 6 of them, 6 empties, you can take it to MAC and get a free lipstick. So there we have it. I did it again, and there's still a minute to spare. We're doing great, guys. We're doing good with this. Okay. Next up, this is an old empty that I probably even used up before 2020, and it was just sitting in my bag. This is the Caudalie Moisturizing Toner. I love this toner. I've gone through a ton of them. I wanted to be a good YouTuber and try out a different toner, so I'm actually using one by Laneige currently, and I'm almost done with that. But I did repurchase this, and I want to go back to this after the Laneige toner. This is like my holy grail toner. It's moisturizing, it's soothing on the skin, it doesn't irritate my skin, and it just feels very refreshing. So I will continue to repurchase this, but I'll probably just alternate, like stick with my holy grail, try something new, stick with my holy grail, try something new. So really love that one. Then I have, we will just lump these two together. I have 2 empty facial wipes. The first is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Makeup Removing Towelettes. I don't use makeup removers to remove makeup off my face, but when I was doing CrossFit, I would use it to take the makeup off before I would work out because I would have makeup on from work. But typically I just use these to remove swatches if I'm doing lip swatches, or if I like make a mistake with my makeup and I just need to erase something really quickly, I'll go in with makeup remover wipes. They are also good for travel, although who really could travel in 2020? But that's the reason why I have these ones by Equate, because my husband and daughter and I did go to my friend's wedding in Florida over the summer, and so he picked up some makeup removers for me. But these had a really weird scent, and when I would use it to take my lipstick off, it like tasted really funny. So I don't like these. I do like these. Guys, I'm doing most of these in under a minute. That's amazing. Okay, fix my necklace. Here we go. I do have 2 empty bags of the Shiseido facial cottons, and I've already repurchased again. This comes with 165 sheets. It is a luxury cotton. I use this mostly for my toner. I spray my toner on it, wipe it all over my face. If I have like makeup, mascara, eye makeup that didn't come off very good, then after I wash my face and have used like my cleansing oil, I'll go in with a little bit of makeup remover on like part of one of these pads and get the rest of my eye makeup off, and then I'll use the other part of the pad for my toner. These are pretty pricey. I think they used to be $10, but I'm pretty sure they're $12 now. Like I said, you do get 165 sheets. If you want to save money, because that is really expensive for a facial cotton, you can cut them in half. I have done that before, but it's just like an extra step and I'm really lazy, so I typically don't do that. I just use 2 of these a day. But this literally is like rubbing silk on your face. It feels so calming, so smooth. Some of the other makeup remover pads that I've tried leave like little cotton fuzzes behind. These don't do that, and so I love them. I recommend them, and people that I know in person have already gone and purchased them, and they love them too. I also used up a Lala Retro Whipped Cream. This is from Drunk Elephant. It's their moisturizer, their whipped cream moisturizer. I love this stuff. I found it when I was pregnant, used it my entire pregnancy. I think this is my 2nd container, possibly even my 3rd, and I have repurchased it. There is another moisturizer in here that I'll talk about in a minute that I used after this one, but I went back and repurchased it. This one. It's super hydrating on the skin. It feels really nice. It is a thicker moisturizer. I have dry skin, so I really like a moisturizer that is thick and super moisturizing, but it doesn't sit heavy on my skin. It absorbs into my skin, makeup sits nicely on top of it, and so I really, really find it super hydrating and super enjoyable. Now I did say, y'all, I'm doing really good. I did say that there was another moisturizer that I tried, and this one was the Milk Vegan Milk Moisturizer. Is that what it's called? This one right here. This one I saw on recommendation of Samantha March. Now I do have to say, I like that I can open up this jar and see how much is left. With the Drunk Elephant, I forgot to show you, it's a pump like this. So you just pump and then just one day nothing will come out. And so there have been times where I've run out of moisturizer because I used it up and I had no idea. So typically when it starts to get hard to pump, I purchase another one. This container is much easier to see how much you have left to go on. Now, by the end of using this moisturizer, keep in mind, I had been using the Drunk Elephant, then I purchased this. This one is still a thicker moisturizer, so if you have oily skin, you may not like it. When I first put this on though, I did not feel that it was as moisturizing or as hydrating as the Drunk Elephant, and this almost reminded me of like sunscreen. So I didn't love it. It didn't create a white cast or anything, but I would rub it on. It just felt like it wasn't as moisturizing, and it gave me like a sunscreeny type of feel. So at first I was like, ooh, I really don't like this. But after using this time and time again, I did really like it. Like by the time I used it up, I was like, oh, this is a good moisturizer, and I would purchase it again, except I like the Drunk Elephant more. So I'm sure the Drunk Elephant is more expensive than the Milk. If the Milk makeup is more in your price range, I definitely think it's a good moisturizer. But for me, when I used it up, I went and purchased another Drunk Elephant. Okay, so I do have another setting spray, and it is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. First of all, I love Tatcha skincare. It's pricey, but it's amazing. I love their packaging, the purple ombre packaging. You can see when you've used the product up. I do think that it gives you a nice, I mean, there's nothing's gonna come out, but it gives you a nice fine mist. It doesn't spit at you like the Tower 28 did. So this is very, very nice, but it's very, very pricey. I got this in a skincare set. I would never spend the money to purchase this just because I have my MAC Fix Plus, but anytime I have an opportunity to like get a mini or get this in a set, I do use it and I do like it. I typically just spray this one like on the sides of my face. So my MAC Fix Plus will go all over everything, but this I just kind of focus on the highlight to give me like some dewy luminosity. Okay, I have some mascaras and I'm gonna give myself 2 minutes to talk about all of them. So, first of all, Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara. I am a huge fan of Maybelline mascaras. I love them. I think they're some of the best at the drugstore, but this one didn't knock my socks off. It was kind of volumizing, not the most volumizing. It didn't clump up. It worked fine, but it just wasn't my favorite, so I don't think I would repurchase that one again. However, if you've been here for a while, you know that my Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express Mascara is a holy grail. I've used it for years. I love it. I repurchase it time and time again. I get mine in Blackest Black and I've already repurchased it. This gives you a very nice volume. It builds up nicely without being clumpy. Really enjoy that one. Influencer sent me over the Lash Freak by Urban Decay to try, and I was really, really excited to try it out. The only thing is, this is a very, very wet formula, so I didn't even use it up completely. I gave up on it. Mascara is not something that I would ever like give to another person because that's not hygienic, but it just, this mascara, too much came out on the little wand. I thought, oh, after a few uses, it'll get better. It's just very wet. It clumped up. I had a hard time using the wand. That could be human error. I still got 30 seconds. That could be user error, not human error, user error, that I had a hard time working with this one, but I did not like that. I thought that it made my lashes look nice when I could get the wand to work, but it was just very difficult to get the wand to work. I also went through a mini of my Monsieur Big by Lancome. Absolutely love this mascara. Speaking of mascaras, I just recently did a top 5 mascaras of 2020 in collaboration with Steffi Glam, so you'll see some of these mentioned here. Monsieur Big, it's in that one. I only have 6 seconds. Okay, I paused it. I only have 3 seconds and I have one more mascara, so I'm gonna cheat a little bit and talk about that mascara real quick. And it's the Essence Lash Princess Volume Mascara. I have heard people talk about this mascara time and time again. Everybody raves about the Essence mascaras, and I had used a green one like years and years ago, I think the lengthening one, and I couldn't remember if I liked it or not. So I picked up this one because I typically look for volumizing mascaras, and then once I opened it, I was like, oh yeah, this is why I don't like this mascara. Look how far my hand is from my eye. Like, my hand is so far. Let's open up another one. Let's do like my regular sized Maybelline The Rocket. Like, I just feel like these lash princesses, look Like, look at that difference. Like, my hand is here with Maybelline, my hand is out here with Essence. And for me, it was just very difficult to work with. Maybe I'm just not that good at mascara, but I need my hand to be closer. I'm used to my hand being closer. So I do not like this. I couldn't even really try it because my hand was so far away. I had to pitch it, but I will not purchase that again. Okay, let me start my timer again. I used up the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Oil. I have gone through several of these. I have dry skin. I've mentioned that already in this video, but I prefer cleansing oils to cleansing balms because I feel like I'm tugging on my skin less. And this is the oil that I have used and repurchased time and time again. I love it. However, I don't currently have this oil in my collection because I'm trying out the Pharmacy Green Clean Cleansing Balm. And so far I am enjoying that, but I would recommend this, especially if you have dry skin, and I would purchase it again. Next up, we will just lump these two together. It's two of my brow products. I use the same 3 brow products every single day. I use Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Caramel. I use the Brow Definer in Caramel and the Clear Brow Gel. That's been my routine for years. It will continue to be my routine. I've talked about it in other videos. It's very hard for me to find a color that matches my natural red hair as well as Caramel by ABH. So that's why I continue to purchase it. But I've used up a Brow Wiz and a Clear Brow Gel. Of course, I've already repurchased those. Next up was another mascara. I got one of those small sampler sizes where they give you 5 mascaras to try, and the Fenty Beauty mascara was in there. This is called the Full Frontal Volume Lift and Curl Mascara. I did not get any volume. If anything, maybe I got a little bit of lengthening, but I did not get volume and curl with this, so I wasn't a huge fan of it. I can see it's like flat on 2 sides and then more rounded on 2 others, so you're probably supposed to be able to like get volume and curl that way. I don't know. I couldn't get it to work. I wasn't a huge fan of it. It didn't do anything amazing for my lashes, so I would not purchase the full size of that one. Guys, we're doing fine with time, so I'm just gonna give up on this timer because I've really only run out of time once, and it's just more of a hassle for me to stop it and start it each time. So I did use up one of my Giorgio Armani C perfumes. I like the little travel size. It now comes with a spray. It used to be a roller ball. I've gone through several of these. It is my absolute favorite perfume. I will continue to repurchase it time and time again. I get the smaller size just because it's easier to travel with. When we could travel, my husband and I were traveling a lot, so I could just throw this in my purse, whereas it's harder if you have like a full container, a full jar, a full tube. I just like this size better, but of course I've already repurchased it. I have been using that for years. I also used up the Josie Maran 100% Pure Argan Oil. I repurchased the smaller sizes. I've already repurchased this multiple times. I found this when I was pregnant because I felt like during pregnancy my skin was even more dry. So I was incorporating an oil. I would put it underneath my moisturizer and I would also mix it in with my foundation. Josie Maran has like good ingredients. It's like literally just argan oil. So I repurchased it time and time again. I love it. I did use up a DermaDoctor Wrinkle Revenge Eye Balm. I love this eye balm because it says that it's safe for your upper eyelids, and I tend to get eczema on my upper eyelids. Now I am trying out a different eye cream at the moment, but I've gone through maybe 4 or 5 of these containers. They used to be at Sephora. Then when I went to go purchase one, Sephora didn't have it anymore, but I found it at Ulta. And when I just used it up this last time, I went to Ulta's website and I couldn't find it again. I think I found it on like Macy's or Nordstrom's, but I didn't end up repurchasing it. I went with a different one. However, the main reason why I was using this was to help combat the eczema that I have on my eyelids. I did have to declutter this lip product. This is the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Manila. I didn't use it up completely, but it dried out. I don't know what the problem was. I mean, it looks like some is coming out here, but when I would pull the stick out and try to get some product, it was very drying. It was drying on the lips, and it feels like the formula broke up a little bit. So I think it went bad. Therefore, I have to pitch it, but I did really like that color. And the last product that I have in here is the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. And if you saw my Black Friday haul, you know that I already repurchased this. I like it because it's like a leave-in conditioner and detangler in one. I've been using it for years and my hair is kind of like wavy, so using a detangler helps me to comb through it. But that is everything in my empties. That's gonna do it for this one. That is all of my trash from 2020. We can now throw it away, throw 2020 away, move on, and start fresh. If you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you are interested in my whole month of nothing new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned. I have a lot of fun stuff coming at you, and I would love to have you. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.